Hello everybody, welcome back to another Monochrome Owl Stitch with me. And I have made progress this week, thankfully, outside of, there's our little owl here. So I'm kind of like right there-ish. So this next like week or so, we should be able to uncover quite a bit more. Let me see if I can get this lined up. Boy, that is really close, isn't it? I have it in the Nurge, and it's cool stuff. I was working on it last night, stitching while I was watching some football, and so I was also have a lot more. If you like the monochromes, gotta check out the store. Got a lot of monochrome patterns that I have been doing this past week, or I should say, that I've put together for the store, and so super excited about that because that means I got more monochrome patterns to work on. Yay! I mean, if I could only stitch one type of pattern, I'd probably choose monochrome patterns. And honestly, I'm going to be doing these for the rest of my life because I can't stop making these and then wanting to then do them. So I have like another, like I've got about 10 more that I want to do right now as it goes. So gonna be okay though. Gonna be okay. Of course it's gonna be okay. It's cross stitch. It's fun. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's Monday right now when I'm recording this. You can hear the tap dancing of little Doogie. I gotta do his nails. Below me, little Doogie, little Doggy. But I want to do the owl, and then I want to jump in and do the tiger. I mean, tiger is like 60% of the stitches of this one. This one's a little over 20,000. Tiger is like, I want to say like 13,000. So it's pretty doable fairly quickly. Got some allergy issues already this morning. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Boo, boo, boo. Ah. But I did there's a famous Brooklyn Bridge photo, kind of like when you're on the bridge taking a picture, and it was sort of an old black and white photo, and I finally got it to work in monochrome. Got that going this past weekend. It was awesome. I'm so excited. Got to get my dexterity up a little bit today. Got to figure out how to get this to work. I'm almost done with my, I've almost used up the big cone of 310. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. One, two, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on, I gotta make sure I know exactly where I'm at so I don't mess up. There we go. I had to highlight it a little bit. I was thinking I was gonna I have brain is thinking. Brain keeps thinking about like different patterns. I wish I could just focus some days. It's really hard. My brain is kind of. I was having some big old sleep apnea issues, and my brain wasn't functioning properly, which it slowed it down. And for a while, it actually seemed pretty nice because it was way slowed down, and I could focus a little bit. And but actually, it wasn't good because I wasn't thinking straight. But after using the CPAP I got for like the last probably almost 4 months now, I am back to pretty much fairly normal, which makes me happy. No, that is not correct. That's not correct. See, I said I wasn't going to mess up, and then I messed up. Come here, you. You come here. And you come here. And actually, you go all the way up here. Ah, see, now I'm going to mess it up. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's trim that back a smidge. Alrighty. There we go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this in because I can already see myself having issues with this in just a wee tad bit. Ah. Alrighty. Oh, nope, not. So I'm doing loop start with a sort of a standard finish using one strand of DMC 310 is what I'm using for this. It's the old standby. The old easy to get standby. Which then leaves me with the loop. And then go up here. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, yeah, I highlighted the wrong thing. Pull it almost all the way through, keeping the hoop or the loop on the top part. Pull that through, and then go. Just doesn't matter. Just go through the loop. Ah, I got that stuck in my head. Back down the same little hole it was in. Gently snug it down, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Oops, sorry. Just hit the camera. I found this old table stand phone holder thing that I had used a while back, which enables me to continue using the Nerge to two-hand cross stitch while I am shooting a video. So that worked out great so far. But I still have the roller frame, and I still want to work on that roller frame. I go through all these like evolutions in stitching in my house, like where I stitch, when I stitch, how long I stitch, constantly changing. The only thing that's, especially for me, that stays the same is that I'm always changing. And it can be frustrating for everybody involved, but it's just how my brain works. Yesterday I should have stitched all day while I was watching football, but I was just so antsy. And I I watched football, but I couldn't do anything else. Like I couldn't stitch, I couldn't work on anything, so I just sat there and just watched. Which is good. Do. So let's see, I have 9.2% done of this pattern. I've done 1,944 stitches, and there is 19,164 to go, which will be updated when I finish this little square here. Dude, what are you doing? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. All right. So one of the things that I have been doing, I know I've got the marked, I've got the gridded fabric, but just for my own sake, I have been marking just a little bit on the sides, just so that I know when I come back where that's supposed to be. But it's something that I just have to do because this thing stretches all the way across one whole stitch, and I mean, I'm sure there are people that start theirs there or finish theirs there, and that's how they know where it is. I'm just not there yet. This is like my first time actually, I think, using this pre-gridded fabric. So I'm just trying to kind of come up with my own thing. What works for me? What works for me? Let's make a goal. Let's say I want to have 2 more monochrome projects done before the end of October. I want the owl to be done and the tiger to be done. How about that? Let's do that. I like it. Those are good. That's a good goal. Two, two, two. Two, two, two. 2, 5, 1. lot of counting. A lot of counting. One, two, two, one. It's finally turned fall here. Highs are in the low 70s. Thankfully, getting down into the low 50s at night. I love it. Feels good. Good stuff. Yep. There. I'm not a big baseball fan. The rest of my family are. They like, everybody always roots for the Braves from Atlanta, because that's my family. My close family lives in Atlanta, and big Braves fans. I am not so much. I'm like, yay Braves, but that's about the extent of it. That one. I have another. There it is. Trying to get my little ends here. Little ends to work. I'm more of a football fan, so Georgia Bulldogs. Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears first. Sadly, it's the only place that they're first. They're first in my heart, but they're pretty much last place in the division. Again. Eventually, we'll get there. Eventually. I do think we have good people in charge, better people in charge. We just don't necessarily have all the talent that we need right now. But that's going to change next year for sure, because we're going to have so much money to be able to go out in free agency and spend. Sorry about that. One, 2, 1. One, 2, 1. 3. Oh, now we're skipping 2 spots. Let's go 3. And then up here. 1, 1. Let's go over here. Do this one. All right, there's that one. Or there's that square, I should say. All right. Don't know if the owl head, if the eye's here or up here. And it was there. Oh, it's down here. It's down there. So we're doing one eyeball up there. Just one. Okay, do this one a little bit different. Oops. Need to mark that. Go there. We're going across this way because there's a bunch of stitching at the bottom and then it moves up. So the nice thing about the monochrome is you can stitch them any way you want to. They can get crazy, crazy, crazy. Ah. Boo, 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 boo. Ah, frog, rabbit. I did a little too much here. Is that, do I do that or do I do this? There we go. Okay, take this one out. There's that. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, take this one. There we go. All right. Shoo. Thankfully caught that one quicker than quick. All right, so this one goes 3, 4 with this up here. Yeah, that's right. There, there. Perfect. There and there. Okay. Then going up here. Perfect. There we go. Brilliant. I like it when I can end a square. Like if I'm going to end my floss, it's nice when you can end it like in a square. I don't know if that's going to happen here, but that's what I'm hoping for. Go. Almost. There we go. Squeeze that in there. Thought I was going to have a little bit of an issue there. Let's mark this off. 180 stitches. We're officially now over 10% done. Yay! Hooray! It is very quiet in the house today, which is nice. It gets crazy by the afternoon. When the house comes home after the dogs have eaten, they like to run around for a bit. For a bit. Go. Okay. Okay. I'm really trying to just go across for the most part. Now I'll probably just leave this here and come down like maybe like 3 or 4 bits if I can maintain that focus. And then probably what I'll do is I'll move everything over and then stitch the right side down to that level and then come back and, you know, like a typewriter kind of thing, almost kind of like a weird typewriter. Okey-dokey. Let's see, I'm gonna jump right to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One and Let me mark this off real quick because that is gonna be a tough one. Just going to stick along the top part here for a second because there's just so much. There's a bit of a gap here. So I just kind of get lost in my own thoughts here when I'm stitching because I can kind of just, it almost goes on autopilot. Just get some stitching done. Go. Get in there. Get in there, you crazy. There's that. Right. 236. Brilliant. Oh. There we go. We're just going to tuck this on over here. My hands are losing their dexterity because I'm trying to go a little too fast here. Sometimes. There you are. Something happened to the camera there. all it said was something went wrong, and it shut my my video off. I'm glad I saw it fairly quickly, because nothing's worse than starting a conversation and then realizing, oh, nothing was heard, nothing was recorded. Okay. Go across here a little bit because it just got a little weird for me trying to stitch that one part in there. I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna have a problem with that or not, so I'm just gonna go back and forth here for a sec. Scoot over a little bit. Four. Yeah, it is just on this section it's easier to go horizontal. Here we go. Now we can join up. There we are. Bum, bum, bum. One, two, down there. Oh, I have one here, so hold on. Stand by. Come here. That. And then this. There we go. Perfect. Hooray. All right. Oh, yeah, gonna work on the bottom part of that eye here. Let's get that bottom part of the eye filled in a bit, shall we? Start there. I really should somehow fix this. Ever since that one light broke, I have not been able to get everything back the way it used to be with the lighting. I mean, I know you guys see a shadow. I see a shadow. We all see a shadow. All right, let me just plug along here. Just make sure here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. Then here. And then here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if it all lines up. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it does. Yay. Let me put this stitch up here. Ah, wrong spot. There. And then go down here. Get in there. All right, I'm just going to mark this off. No, I did it. I knew I did it. Okay, dokey. Ah, came right through. Ow! Yeah, you probably didn't see that. I just tried to snip my finger off. It's a good thing the scissors are not terribly sharp, or I would have lost the tip of my finger there. Good gracious. Gonna go to here. Okay, good. No. Oh, I see what I did. Totally did that wrong. Did that one wrong. Boy. Let's see. I do not quite remember which. I'm gonna actually just undo this stitch from the needle side with the needle in there. I'm gonna just do that. Perfect. All right, let's try something a little different here. This goes here. So this 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do this, which goes up to this. And then 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Hooray. And then up to here. Let's see if that plugs in where it should. It looks... Oh. Oh, yep, that's correct. I think. No, it's not. Oh, because those are off. I don't know where my brain is today. It's not in my head. Not in my head. This is probably a good time to stop. I find that once I start kind of messing up, like mentally I can't quite get the right stitches in, then I need to walk away and take a break. So I'm going to do that in real time here. And for you guys, the video will actually end here. Get that in there. We'll tuck it in the back here. Yeah. And then I'll come at it with a fresh look a little bit later today. And we'll be good. You can see the eye coming through there. Lovely, lovely. Come up here. Show you guys. See, all I did was this. No, I didn't even do that. There. So we're at, I stitched 319. We're at 10.68%. And up here is what's left, so 18,853. Oops. So yeah, kind of see where we're at right there. Cool, cool. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you next week with more Monochrome Owl, and then I am going to have a Stitch With Me for Old World Map 2 out on Saturday. See you guys. Oh, and then, of course, we've got all the crazy new designs, the new monochromes that have come out on the store, or that are coming out on the store this week. I'll have a video all about those up on Thursday. All right, guys, take care. Happy stitching.